What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Halo has now been on the PC for almost a year now, and while there's still more time to determine whether or not this was a success, I'm pretty sure now is a good time to determine that, considering how we just got the game most people have been waiting for, Halo 3. The reason why I'm making this video is because we just had a spike of viewers for the MCC on Twitch caused by the Bud Light's Battle of the Best event. Streamers like Shroud, Tim the Tatman, and Bud Light's official Twitch channel streamed the game for this show match. But nothing really happened after that. No new players came in, the overall player count remains at the 5 to 10k average, and people are still worried if this project was a success. Well, I'm here to answer that, and that is, not really. I think the main issue with this project was that it was over-exaggerated by 343 themselves. They said that people shouldn't call these games ports because these will feel like they were made for PC, and even promised a first-class experience on PC and games that met PC gamers' expectations.
So when we always hear something's going to go from a console, we think, is it a port? But this is really going to be a premier experience.
Yeah, we don't use the P word, okay? This is really something that the team is very passionate about, and like we're going to be very, very deliberate and intentional to make sure that the wait has been so long and we know what this means to fans.
While they've done a decent job at bringing these games to PC, it's nothing like what they promised. Mouse and keyboard feel sloppy when playing at uncapped frames for half the games, graphical settings were very limited, and they still are. Key bindings were limited. Seriously, every game should at least have 2 key binds per action at the very least. And controllers were stealing the show due to the insane amount of aim assist the game gave to controller players. This led to so many people leaving the PC port simply because PC players felt unwelcomed and because these were old games. It wasn't the first class PC experience 343 promised. People were hoping that these issues would be resolved with the other games, but botched release after botched release gave the impression that 343 simply didn't care about the PC platform. I will say that Halo 3 has been the most successful PC port yet, but that released more than 6 months after Halo Reach's release, and so many people jumped ship already that it became too little too late. And then I watched Shroud play Halo, and he said this.
Shroud would get addicted to this game? Nah. There's no possible way to get addicted to it. Just dated, you know what I mean? The next Halo though, ooh,
I hate you.
it's excitement.
I think him saying that made me realize that we've been looking at this all wrong. MCC coming to the PC was never meant to be the savior of the franchise. It was never meant to bring back Halo. This is simply a way to help the PC community catch up with the franchise before Halo Infinite releases. If you were thinking otherwise, don't blame yourself. Remember how I said 343 overhyped their game at the beginning of this video? That's the main reason why. When you promise a first-class PC experience, people would expect a superior version of the game, a game that had the potential to overthrow the Xbox side of Halo. But so far, it's been the exact opposite. Aside from free multiplayer, there really isn't anything special about these ports. I mean, the only way you can properly play and enjoy half of these games is by capping the frames at 60 and by playing with a controller, which completely ruins the point of playing any game on PC over its console counterpart. The only reason I would recommend these games to another PC gamer is simply for the campaigns. These stories are some of the best stories ever told in gaming history, and everyone deserves a chance at experiencing them. Even PlayStation gamers. Even then, if you already own the MCC on Xbox, I'd recommend sticking with that since it already includes all of the campaigns and playing the games on a console is the superior way anyways. Just for Halo, in general I would recommend everyone to switch to PC, but for Halo in this case, the Xbox version is better. Reviving Halo is Infinite's job. Infinite's multiplayer being free to play already guarantees a large population at launch, and with streamers like Ninja and Shroud streaming the game, that's more than enough for a potential comeback in the franchise. These ports were not made for people like me, people who have already put thousands of hours of their time into the original games. These are for the new players, those that never got to experience these games at their prime. The MCC on PC is here, so no one is left behind when Infinite releases. That is going to be it for today's video. I know it was really short, but I feel like this was something that needed to be said because people like me were very disappointed about MCC coming to the PC simply because it was a broken mess, but we've been looking at it all wrong this whole time, so I had to make this video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment your thoughts down in the comments below, subscribe for more content, and I will talk to you all later.